4 rounds scheduled. Here, Pat Manuel, 129-pounder. And Hien Huynh, who's 1-1 from St. Louis, Missouri.
Nice
Pat
hook
comes
right
out
there.
right away with the left hook. And you know Pat well. He sparred your brother Joet.
Yeah, Pat's a very composed boxer. Right now I see Pat trying to get the timing down. But there's another good right hand.
Yep. Scheduled for 4 rounds. Our opening bout. 2 fights for you here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. Beto Duran alongside Jose Gonzalez, working our way towards the main event, which will be Joseph Diaz Jr. and Mercito Hesta, which will be on DAZN later on. Pat Manuel, his grandmother, Patricia, is watching right now.
Shout out to Grandma Patricia.
Yeah, you said that's the motivation for him.
Yeah.
Pat grew up in the South Bay in Gardena, but it's also got Long Beach connection. Trains with Duarte boxing with Victor Valenzuela. And Pat has been waiting almost 4 years for this fight.
Long layoff. I'm trying to see if Pat will be rusty. Right now I don't see any rust. But that's what happens when you stay inside the gym. Nice hook right there.
Huynh, with his coach Mike on his side from St. Louis,
There it
Missouri,
is.
just got dropped. Solid shot by Pat Manuel. Drops Huynh here in the opening round. Jack Ray's telling him.
Take it to him, fast hand.
Pat's attacking. You hear that body shot.
Point.
Huynh is a gamer. Game come after you.
Huynh is trying to smother the punches right now.
Pat's sitting down on the punches, looking good here.
Lands a shot of his own right there.
Overhand right from Manuel. Less than a minute to go in the opening round. Inside the Walter Pyramid on the campus of Long Beach State. Special moment for Manuel because he grew up in Long Beach so much that he has a Long Beach tattoo on his leg. He showed us that. His trainer, Victor Valenzuela, his son Eric is the head baseball coach here at Long Beach State for the Dirtbags who are playing at UC San Diego. And then the first ever boxing event here at Long Beach State. He gets to have this special moment for him.
Cut due to a headbutt.
10 seconds to go in the opening round. Pat Manuel dropping his opponent Huynh. Looking solid as he gets back into the ring for the first time in a few years. We get ready to get the second round. Pat Manuel attacking again.
Pat coming out swinging.
Up and down.
You hear Pat Reed. What do you like so far, Jose? Sorry about that.
It's all good. Right now, I'm liking the way Pat's looking. Pat's looking, getting too a little trigger happy with that overhand right. If Huynh is smart enough, he can time that overhand right, so Pat's got to watch out with that.
Find your opens.
And when you're the first bout of the night, like these guys are, it's a little different, right? Like the crowd isn't as big, but
It's a little different, but at the same time, it's exciting because you want to set the tempo up for the night.
Stick move, pop, counter punch. Fast. Pop.
and when you've dropped somebody, you don't want to get too excited right away.
That's when you get clipped.
And you hear Pat has a crowd here for him.
Nice uppercut by Pat on the inside.
You can hear people for him.
Huynh isn't going anywhere, though.
No, he's tough.
Yeah.
Talk to Huynh. He's an opportunity to fight in California. Said he couldn't turn it down. Wanted to immediately. Attacking though is Pat.
Pat has the height and the reach. I want to see a little bit more jabs.
Why do you want to see jabs?
Set up the shots better. Set up that overhand right better. Find an opening for it. You start getting more comfortable, and that's when you establish your pace.
Voice of Jose Gonzalez, Golden Boy prospect, with a record of 14-0, 12 KOs. We'll be seeing him in the ring later on this year. A body shot from Manuel that Huynh didn't like, right on the belt. Fighters in their 30s, but fighters with big heart and determination. Sending him back. There's the jabs you're looking for, Jose.
Got to double it, change the pace of it. Couple jabs to the body. You never want to throw the same punch over and over and over.
You get the voice of Coach Mike in the corner of Huynh. They've known each other 15 years, so they're here on the professional route now. Body shot from Manuel's nice.
Huynh comes back with one of his own.
Main event tonight, Jojo Diaz Jr., Mercito Hesta. We're working our way towards that here for the Walter Pyramid on the campus of Long Beach State. And to the third round, Beth Duran, Jose Gonzalez, watching Pat Manuel and Hien Huynh. Huynh with the red and black. He's got the St. Louis Cardinals logo on his trunks. But right now he's tough in California. He got dropped in the first round. What do you like so far, Jose Gonzalez?
I like Pat trying to set up the shots. But Huynh, he's not here to just take a dive. He's here to fight. He's here to stay, and he's making his way back into the fight.
And Jose, I've called, I think, your first 10 fights, also the broadcast for it, and you were the first fight. You kept on working your way up, and you're doing a good job here making your pro broadcast debut. But when you're the first fight of the night and it's your second, third, like, it just seems like you want to go 1,000 miles an hour, right?
It's exciting. You want to set the tempo. You're excited to kick off the show. And being young, low blow. I saw a body shot. I don't know about
Pat
that.
Reese is going to say he saw it on the body too. Huynh is saying it was low. Pat Reese is like, no, right on the belt.
I was right on the belt.
He mentioned it. Huynh said low. Pat said no. And it goes down as a 8 count here.
We'll see if Pat can jump on him.
What do you do right now if you're Pat?
You jump on him. You hurt him. That obviously bothered him. And I expect Pat to just start letting them hands go and find an opening for that shot again because Huynh didn't like it.
Go back to the body?
Go back to the body, up and down. Work your way up. Open him up.
The body don't move.
But you got to set it up with the jab, just like that.
Pat Manuel,
Another good body shot.
Again. He goes
There you
upstairs
go.
with that hook.
Another body shot.
And Huynh is fighting back, but he can tell he's wincing. That was right above us.
Let's go. Forward.
And Pat stole some tickets. He's got a big following. People here for him.
Let's go.
Right off the jab. Jab is the most important punch in boxing.
Yeah, you're asking for more of that. Your dad, Don Chewy, would be proud of you right now. You sound like your dad.
Yeah, I do. You know, it's been instilled in me been boxing 18 years now.
Let's go, let's go. Up and down.
Yeah, the Zuza Boxing. Now you guys have your own boxing, JG
Pop,
Boxing.
pop, pop.
Along with your brother, John Heidel's going to be fighting soon, right?
Should be. He's back in the gym
Amateur?
training. Amateur, yes. Should be getting back in there soon.
Good hook by Pat Manuel.
See
As
if Pat
Wynn's
can
in
put
the
him away
corner.
here.
He doesn't want to be there.
Got to get out of there.
Get up there. Punch.
Pat can't smother the punches so much, so Pat's got to stay on the distance behind that stick.
His dream was always to be a pro fighter, Pat Manuel. Doing that here in Long Beach, where he grew up.
Let's go, let's go.
10 seconds to go in the third round. Our opening bout, Pat Manuel, Hien Huynh, as we work towards Joseph Diaz Jr., Mercito Hesta, the Golden Boy in Long Beach. You see some replays, Jose?
Solid hook right there from Pat. But like I said, starting off, setting it up with the jab and overhand right there.
That's the one that landed. For not being in the ring in almost 3 years, Pat Manuel is looking solid.
Looking solid, and it looks like the stamina's still there. That's what happens when you stay in the gym, stay active.
Pat turned pro on a Golden Boy show in 2018, late 18, and then injuries, surgery, timeout, and then COVID hits, and then fights that were going to happen, but this one was officially signed, said he got after it, went to go, and here he is against Hien Huynh, who he dropped in the first round. Chasing the dream is Pat Manuel. How do you close the show if you're Pat?
It looks like Pat's trying to get him out of there right now. You step on the gas and you hit him where he didn't like it, and that's the body shots.
Solid overhand right from Pat Manuel. Coming up next will be Jorge Chavez taking on Brian Perez. And then at 5 o'clock on DAZN, the opener is going to be Dallas Calliope. So if you're watching this in Hawaii, your boy Dallas comes up at 5 o'clock Pacific time. And if you're watching this in Florida, Eric Tudor comes up after that. And then Oscar Duarte, Alex Martin, Joseph Diaz Jr., Mercito Hesta, as Jack Reese calls timeout for the doctor to check in on Pat Manuel.
On win.
Victor Valenzuela, Louis Valenzuela, Sal Hernandez in the corner of Pat Manuel. Cacahuate, Peanut is what everybody calls him. He's 37 years old, the 29-year-old win. Michael Colombo in his corner. And a nasty cut has ended it. The doctor says no.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and that's it come right in front of us. A Huynh is cut on the right eyebrow.
Big, very big gash. Bleeding a lot.
Manuel dropped his opponent in the first, and nasty cut. Cut Mansell. Ochoa's in there. All right, we're going to get some replays here from our staff doing a great job in the truck. We will have some replays for them. And let's see right here. It was a clash.
Very quick.
Yeah, but it was hard enough. Those punches, we didn't see it there. I think the first one is where we saw it. Regardless, the fight stopped in the fourth round. 56 seconds of the fourth round, the fight had stopped. Pat Manuel, there you see Victor Valenzuela and his team. Duarte Boxing. Duarte Boxing got a big donation from Oscar De Loya's Foundation. A lot of equipment going to the Duarte Boxing program. It has over 50 kids. A lot of those kids are here tonight watching their first pro fight. So that's a cool thing. We've done that also for
That's got to be very exciting. I remember my first time going to see a pro fight when I was 8 years old. It's very exciting.
Yeah, you go and you see that, but then you go and you bring it. What about that for you, Joseph, when you guys bring your kids from your gym And then they're like, Joe's.
That's extra motivation because, they see you inside the gym and see how hard you work. And then when you're in there, you can show what you worked hard for. And if you work hard enough that you can get there. So it's extra motivation. It feels good to see, a smile on the faces.
Yeah, but those kids are loud, bro.
yeah, they are, but
in a
it's
good
motivation.
Way. But it's good to see because one of the things that Golden Boy did today for this fight was able to donate tickets to the local gyms in the Long Beach, the Gardena, South Bay area. And I helped facilitate where, like, hey, Beto, you know any of the gyms where we can get kids to come see for the first time? They're like, the adults? Yeah, right away. But it's like, so I helped out Fabella Chavez Boxing Center. There's 25 kids coming today with 2 coaches that are going to see. And I was actually talking to some of these kids. Like, how many of you guys have seen a pro fight? None of them. So tonight's going to be the first time they see a professional fight, and that is awesome. So and that's going to be really cool.
It's got to be exciting for them.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? Remember, you said 8-year-old, you're walking into the fight, and then it's one thing when you guys go to the amateur tournaments and they're all back and forth, and then when you see the pros, it's like, it's only one ring.
One ring, very different atmosphere, and, it's loud, there's knockouts, and gets you excited as a kid.
All right, so we have Joe Martinez inside the ring. Let's go to Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to an accidental headbutt in the 4th round, by the advice of our ringside physician, this bout goes to the scorecards due to an injury. The 4th round will be scored. The judges' totals are all the same, 40-34. Your winner by technical decision, Patricio Manuel.
So Patricio Manuel gets the victory. Make noise for Patricio Manuel. Patricio will be interviewed inside the ring. We'll get an interview with him and his staff. Coming up next will be... Let's look at the replays here. Let's look at the replays here. Check out the screen. The replays are up there for you. Here inside the pyramid. You see Jose.
That was that overhand right set up behind the jab. Landed right on the button.
Yeah, so Pat came out, and for having not fought in almost 4 years.
I saw the jitters there. I saw the excitement.
But you've done that too, right? You've had to go through injuries and come back. And
yeah,
it's the first round is always like...
It's always like, oh, I want to get him out of here. But, at the same time, you got to keep your composure because, you got rounds to go.
All right. We're going to talk to Sofia Gutierrez is inside the ring with Patricio Manuel.
Pat, an incredible win. No better way to start the night off. Tell me how you're feeling after this victory.
We got audio. First up, what's up, Long Beach? Been a minute since I've been here. It's great to be back. I feel great. It's been over 4 years since my last fight, which was my pro debut. Definitely had some rest coming in, but it started getting my rhythm, and I'm just so happy to be back in this ring. Like this is where I'm supposed to be.
You didn't look rusty to us. You had a knockout in the first round and again in the 4th. Walk me through that. How did you feel?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. The audio.
You had a knockout in the first round and again in the 4th. Tell me how that felt, landing those punches and seeing him come on the ground.
It felt really good. I mean, the whole point of this, I guess this is sweet science. Yes, this is about boxing, but ultimately, this is a hurt business. I was hoping to put my opponent down. He was incredibly tough. Unfortunately, we had some headbutts involved in there too, but, I really started feeling my rhythm and I felt good. I'm trying to listen to my corner as best as possible. I've got the best in the business right here, so I know if I listen to what Victor Valenzuela is saying, then I'm going to win this fight.
It was the first fight. We're off to a great start already. How does it feel having so many fans here, being the first fight?
I mean, everyone out here, you know how much I love you. I am not a self-made man. I am the sum of everyone, not only my supporters and my friends who are here and afar, but also my family, my team. Even throughout the pandemic, we'd be working out in the parking lot, sparring in the parks. I have so many people, and also thank you to Golden Boy Promotions as well for having my back. For someone who sometimes people will expect to experience a lot of negativity, I am so loved and supported. I feel unbeatable.
Pat, that was a great win. Congrats on your fight tonight.
Thank you so much.